Dear students, all are welcome for online class on random process. I am Professor Dr. Ramasamy Kandasamy, working as a full professor at University Tunku on Malaysia for the past 15 years. I have been published more than 260 articles in international reputed journals in the field of computational fluid dynamics, nanoparticles, nanofluid, nanotechnology, and then heat and mass transfer, and then advanced fluid dynamics. So anyway, now I am going to teach random process in online. So the first unit of the random process is exponential distributions and Poisson process. The topics covered in the unit is properties of exponential distribution, convolution of exponential random variables, counting process, inter-arrival and waiting time distributions, conditional distribution of arrival. These are the important topics covered in random process. I am going to define random process. Definition of random process. See here now. Very first, I have to define exponential distribution. A random variable, a continuous random variable x is said to have an exponential distributions with parameter lambda, where lambda greater than or equal to 0 if the probability density functions is given by small f of x. Small f of x equal to, see here now, small f of x. This is nothing but probability density function of the exponential distribution. Next, we have to define the cumulative density functions. It's also defined like this. Cumulative density functions is defined like this one. These two are important definition for exponential distribution. See here now, small f of x equal to lambda into e power minus lambda x for x is greater than or equal to 0, and then 0 if x is less than 0. It means that this is the positive real number. X greater than or equal to 0 means that, so the limit varying from 0 to infinity. Then the less than 0s become 0. So the probability density functions of exponential distribution is f of x equal to lambda into e power lambda x, x greater than or equal to 0, and then equal to 0, x is less than 0. The cumulative density functions, capital F of x equal to negative infinity to integral over negative infinity to x, f of y into dy. So this also can be expressed as 1 minus e power minus lambda x, x is greater than or equal to 0, and then equal to 0 when x is less than 0. So the probability density functions and the cumulative density functions are very, very important things for exponential distribution. So now I am going to explain next CDF, cumulative density functions. See here now, cumulative density functions is simply the integral of PDF. Always CDF is the integration of PDF. Integration of PDF. So now we know that here, what is lambda? Lambda is nothing but 1 over mu, that is 1 over mean value. So now you write here the cumulative density functions, capital F of x equal to, you write negative 0 to infinity 1 over mu. Already told that, see here now, it is x is greater than or equal to 0, this one we have to prove, because already told that is a positive real number. So the limit varying from 0 to infinity 1 over mu lambda into e power minus 1 over lambda into dy. Here you write So take integration 1 over mu, take outside. So 0 to infinity e power 1 over mu into dy. Here is also e power minus y over mu. Y over mu into, you understand, y over mu negative 1 over mu 0 to infinity here now. So this one I am repeat again one more time. Here the PDF probability density functions of cumulative distribution is f of x equal to lambda into e power minus lambda x, x is greater than equal to 0. Equal to 0, x is less than 0. That is, the imaginary part becomes 0. And then next, right, the cumulative density functions is given by capital F of x is negative infinity to x f of y into dy. It is nothing but capital F of x is defined as 1 minus e power minus lambda x, x is greater than equal to 0, equal to 0, x is less than 0. This first one is PDF, the second one is cumulative density functions. Cumulative density functions is simply say that it is an integral of PDF. CDF is integration of PDF. So now see here now f of x equal to integration of PDF. PDF you put lambda equal to 1 over mu. So what is the value here now? 1 over mu into e power minus 1 over mu into x. So here you write f of x equal to 1 over mu into e power minus y over mu into dy. So 1 over mu into interval over 0 to infinity e power negative y by mu into dy equal to 1 by mu into e power negative y by mu then over 1 over mu over the limit 0 to infinity. See here now, it can be right like this. I have to explain here. I just see here now. CDF, 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 cumulative density function, CDF is nothing but integration of PDF. Integration of PDF. Cumulative density function is integration of PDF. Probability density functions. CDF means cumulative density functions is nothing but integration of PDF. This is the formula here now. So here you write, already you know that f of x equal to f of x or f of y. F of x equal to, you will know that. What the PDF? PDF equal to, already we know that PDF equal to lambda into e power minus lambda x minus lambda x. Sometimes, so what is the lambda? Lambda is a parameter, it is equal to 1 over mu. 1 over mu. So just to replace lambda equal to 1 over mu, so this will become, what's the value here now? This will become 1 over mu into e power minus 1 over mu into x. Is okay? So that's why I am applying here now. See here now, this is nothing but this CDF, cumulative density function, is nothing but integration of PDF. So lambda is replaced by 1 over mu into e power negative y by mu into dy. So just to take integrations, you are getting like this. Is it okay? Then I am going to the next one. Next. So it's very essential things. You know that CDF is nothing but an integration of PDF. So now I am going to explain again one more time. See here. So now the right hand side is 1 over mu into here. That 1 over mu is also, you come to the take outside. negative mu into e power negative y by mu over the limit 0 to x. It's not 0 to x. Negative infinity, it is nothing but 0 to x. You don't forget it. So actually this one, you go to, I think so maybe we go to second page, the previous one. So what the limit here now? This one, I think so I made mistake here. Negative 1 to infinity here. This one is nothing but x. This one is x. The limit is nothing but here varying from 0 to x. Not infinity. This also cancel. You are getting 0 to x. Limit is 0 to x. This also is not infinity. 0 to x. This one is the limit varying from 0 to x. Okay, you understand now. Then I go to the next page here. I think so. Maybe see here is also we have 0 to x. This one 1 over mu. You take negative mu outside. We get e to the power of negative y by mu over the limit 0 to x. You replace y by x, e power minus x by mu minus e power negative 0. E power negative 0 is 1 over e power 0, e power 0 equal to 1. So now you write here, negative mu cancel, already we have negative outside, just multiply inside, we are getting like this, negative into e power negative x by mu plus 1. So 1 minus x over mu. So it is also equal to 1 minus e power minus lambda x, only if x is greater than equal to 0. X is greater than equal to 0. This is nothing but cumulative density functions. You understand now? So nothing but, this is nothing but cumulative density functions. This is the cumulative density functions is capital F of x equal to 1 minus e power minus lambda x. X is greater than equal to 0 and then equal to 0, lambda x is less than 0. This is the definition of cumulative density functions and probability density functions. Next, we go to the mean. Next, we have to find the mean. So mean is nothing but mean of any event is denoted by expectation of x. Mean is nothing but expectation of x. So here we have to define like that. This one also varying from negative infinity to plus infinity. What is the expectation of x? X into f of x into dx. So what is the f of x here now? F of x is this one. Here f of, what is the x, f of x? F of x is, I think so maybe for f of x is for exponential distribution. PDF is lambda into e power minus lambda x. X is greater than equal to 0. So now you write x, take lambda outside. Take lambda outside. What is the value you are getting here now? Take lambda outside. See here, lambda outside, and then now you get x into lambda. This lambda take outside, x into e power minus lambda x into dx. Then we know that here we have to apply integration by parts. You understand what do you mean by the integration by parts? So we have to using the formula is, I have to define here now. One more time, I have to define what is an integration by parts. So here, right, for example, small x into e power minus lambda x into dx. So we have to evaluate this integration by using integration by parts. So by using integration by parts here, so in the case you put u equal to x, what the value for du? Du is nothing but dx, and then du equal to dx, and then what's dv? The remaining things is nothing but dv. dv equal to, in our case, dv equal to e power minus lambda x into dx. Lambda x into dx, you know. Then by integrations, by integral, for this one, integration of this, for integration of dv, integration of dv equal to, what is the value you are getting here now? Just you take integration for this, integration of e power minus lambda x into dx. Lambda x into dx, e power into lambda dx. So this also you write, lambda is the constant, take outside. So here you write e power minus lambda x, e power minus lambda x over minus lambda. It is nothing but what is the integration for this? So v equal to this one. That's why I am writing here u equal to x, du equal to dx, dv equal to this one. Just to take integration, you are getting like this. Is it understand now? Then after this, you know everything, all the values we know. Then after this, next to write what is the integration by parts. So we write here now x into e power minus lambda x is, take it as this one, by integration by parts. This one is simply take u into dv, u into dv. Here, so by integration parts, u into dv equal to, right, it is simplify uv minus into over v into du, into over v into du. This is the formula, integration by parts. Already we know the value for u equal to x, du equal to dx, dv equal to e power minus lambda x. So v equal to this much. So therefore now we get, you replace all the values here now, then you are getting here all the values you are getting now. See here now, lambda into x into e power minus lambda x into dx. This one you write lambda into uv minus interval of 0 to infinity v into du. You replace all the value here, this one. You replace all the values in the formula. We are getting now, you understand what we mean by the integration by parts. So it's also just a formula. I think so maybe this may be done in the school level. So anyway, I have to recall again. So this, now you come to this one, you replace the value u equal to x, then v equal to this one, take the limit 0 to infinity, negative, v equal to this one, and du equal to dx integration. This one, see that upper limit e power negative infinity equal to 0, the lower limit x becomes 0. So 0 minus 0. You understand? So this one is the very important thing. Here, you know this value. This is the formula here now. This formula is very, very important. E power negative infinity equal to 0. Then both the limit, you put x equal to infinity, you are getting e power negative infinity becomes 0. Put x equal to 0, this terms become 0. So 0 minus 0. Then after that, here negative, here is also negative. Take outside, plus 1 over lambda into 0 to infinity e power minus lambda x into dx. So now we write, again take integrations. Already lambda outside, here is also 1 over lambda. So this lambda and this lambda is also is okay. Here is also you come 1 over lambda. So negative 1 over lambda into e power negative infinity minus e power 0. Negative is 0 and then negative 1. So negative into 1 over lambda into 0 minus 1. It is nothing but this. Hence, this is nothing but the mean expectation of x equal to 1 over lambda. You understand? This one is very important things. we have to use, most of the problem we have to use that mean of exponential distribution is 1 over lambda. Lambda is nothing but 1 over mu. Next we go to next one. Next page we have to go do this one. Next we have to find the variance. Variance also we have, this is the formula for the variance. You understand? The variance. Variance is, the formula is this one. Variance. Mean and variance are very important for exponential distribution. The variance of x equal to expectation of x squared minus expectation of x the whole square. Already we done. What the expectation of x? This one. This one is nothing but 1 over lambda. So this one is 1 over lambda, just we know. Next we have to find the value for expectation of x squared. Because of the variance, the formula is expectation of x squared minus expectation of x the whole square. So now we are going to find expectation of x squared value. So this one, now I am going to teach here. You come to this one, expectation of x squared. We have to find here now. So next, you understand now here. Then next we have to find expectation of x squared. Expectation of x squared. Expectation of x squared. We have to define. See here now. So the mean is nothing but this one. Next to the variance equal to, this is the formula here. So now already we know the value expression of x equal to 1 over lambda. Expectation of x equal to 1 over lambda. Next we have to find expectation of x squared. By the definition of expectation of x squared into f of x. We know that what is f of x? For exponential distribution, lambda into e power minus lambda x into dx. So x squared 0 to infinity, x squared into lambda into e power minus lambda x into dx. Then again using integration, take lambda outside. So 0 to infinity x squared into e power minus lambda x into dx. And then using the integration by parts. Using integration by parts, I think so maybe you understand now here. What the integration by parts here now. So this also very simple things. This can be also right here now. Integral over 0 to infinity. Integral over 0 to infinity into u into dv. U into dv. U into dv equal to this one. Just to assume the value here now. U into dv equal to lambda into right now. U into dv here. What the u value? U value is nothing but x squared. U value is x squared. And we write. And then what the dv value? Dv value is right here. Dv value is nothing but e power lambda x. E power lambda x. This one is nothing but total value dv. Total, not only this one, entire things. E power lambda x into dx is nothing but take it as dv. So u equal to this one. This one is nothing but u equal to x square like this. Then after this, you find that value now. I'll just, you have to apply the integration by parts. This terms is nothing but this one. This one equal to this. What the u equal to x squared? Du is nothing but 2x into dx. dv equal to e power minus lambda x into dx. So v equal to e power minus lambda x over minus lambda. Then substitute all the values here. Substitute all the values in these equations. You have to substitute all these values. You have to substitute all here. Then you get the answers now. So now I am going to substitute all the values. Substitute all the values here and then go to the next page now. Just write. You substitute that values u equal to x squared and then v equal to e power minus lambda x by minus lambda 0 to infinity negative v equal to this one and du equal to this one. You write. Already we got it everything. This one is nothing but, you understand? This one is du. This one already we substitute the value du equal to this. This one is v. These things. This one is u. The total value, this entire value is nothing but b. Just to replace from the given, already we got it. U equal to x squared, du is nothing but 2x into dx, dv equal to e power minus lambda x. Take integrations, we get b equal to e power minus lambda x over minus lambda. Any doubt? Okay, anyway, you got to refer the previous slide. Substitute the limit. When x equal to lambda, so e power negative lambda equal to 0. When x equal to 0, this will become 0. You get 0 minus 0. Next, you take it 2 into negative lambda, take outside. We get 2 by lambda, 0 to infinity, x into e power minus lambda x into dx. So this one already we know the value. This one already you got it, because this represents the mean expectation of x. Already we got it. This one already we got. The answer is nothing but 1 over lambda. So now you write these things. This one is 1. So 2 over lambda. Here take lambda outside. So only 2. 1 over lambda. 1. This also we getting 1 here. 1 over lambda. 2 lambda is cancelled. Next we have to write here 1 over lambda, and then you are going to define here 2 into x into this one. These terms, the entire terms, don't be integrate. The entire terms, already you got it. The entire, these terms, this one, the total terms is, the total terms, integration of this value. Integration of this entire value represents mean. Already you got it. Expectation of x equal to 0 to infinity x into lambda into e power lambda x into dx equal to 1 over lambda. So finally you are getting expectation of x squared is nothing but this one. This result is very important here now. Expectation of x squared equal this, and now we know expectation of x squared, just we know. Then substitute in the formula, both the formula. You see here now, both the formula you are getting like this. In the first formula, in both the formula you write. This also right now. What's the expectation of x squared? 2 over lambda squared minus what the expectation of x is 1 over lambda. The whole squared is 1 by lambda squared. 2 over lambda squared minus 1 over lambda squared is nothing but this. Variance equal to 1 over lambda squared. You understand? It's okay. So now we have that, the two result. What are the two results we have now? So here you write mean equal to mean. Already we know that mean is nothing but 1 over lambda. So just you have to remember these things. And then variance equal to 1 over lambda square. Variance of exponential distribution is 1 over lambda square. Is you understand? Very simple things. So this is nothing but mean and variance of, this is mean and variance of exponential distribution. You understand? Clear now? Is okay. Next I am going to take some problem for this one. Related problem, I have to do it. And then replace. Next I am going to teach next one. Next one, the same things. I am doing this. You see here now. Next one. Next one. Moment generative functions. Because properties of exponential distributions. The next one is we have to prove the moment generating functions phi of t of exponential distributions is given by. So phi of t equal to moment generative phi of t is expectation of e power tx. This thing is very important. You understand? Moment generating functions phi of t is defined as phi of t equal to expectation of e power tx. What is the expectation of e power tx? We know that. What is the expectation of x? Already just very simple things. Expectation of x equal to, we know that it is equal to integral over the same formula, integral over 0 to infinity x into f of x, x into f of x into dx, f of x into dx. This is nothing but expectation of x. The same things, what is the expectation of this one? The moment generative function is expectation of e power tx. E power tx. Moment generating functions, phi of t of a exponential distribution is e power this one, moment generating functions, mgf, moment generating functions of moment generating functions of exponential distribution is expectation of e power tx. Now we have to substitute the values here. X, instead of x we have to use e power tx. So this one you write expectation of e power tx equal to e power tx into f of x. You know that what is the f of x for cumulative for exponential distribution? F of x is lambda into e power lambda x into dx. So now you combine this. So you know that these values. What is the e power tx? E power tx minus e power minus lambda x. E power tx minus e power minus lambda x. It is nothing but, you write e power into, this one is nothing but into this one. This one is into here now. Okay. So this one you write e power, you better to know these values. So here you write e power tx into e power minus tx, because take lambda outside. So this one equal to here t, here this one. You take negative outside, we are getting lambda minus t into x. So this one we know. So therefore, you take lambda outside, we are getting here now e power minus lambda into dx plus etc. And then take integration. Since these two are constant, lambda minus t is a constant, only we have to find x. X is a variable here now. So don't take this one t. T is not an integral variable. Here x, dx is x. So therefore x is nothing but integral variable. Take integration with respect to x. Then you have to know that lambda into e power negative lambda into lambda minus t into x over minus lambda minus t. Then over the limit 0 to infinity. You doubt it's okay? I think so. Maybe you any doubt here? Nothing. It's okay. Yeah. Better to know here now. All this we know. Now, you take the limit here now. Lambda, what is the lambda here now? Just to replace x by lambda infinity you are getting. So this one, lambda is also negative lambda minus t, take outside, into e power minus lambda into lambda minus t into x over the limit 0 to infinity. What's the upper limit? So x replaced by infinity, we get negative infinity. E power negative infinity is 0. Then put 0. What is it? E power 0 is 1. Then write negative lambda by lambda minus t into negative 1. You are getting this one. For this concept, this one is very important things. For here you write, see here now, for lambda is greater than t. Otherwise, what the denominator? You get a negative value. So the moment generating function always positive of the exponential distribution always positive. It is nothing but lambda by lambda minus t, where lambda is greater than 0. This one is very important things. This is also very important one. So the moment generating functions of exponential distribution is lambda by lambda minus t, for lambda is, so this one. So you write for lambda is greater than t. All these things is both same one. So meaning u is okay. And then, so this one, these things are very important here. Now you write, you go to the next page. Is clear now? It's okay. Yeah. So next we go to next one. Next one, properties of exponential distributions. Next, we have to prove the properties of exponential distributions. The first property is, see here now, a random variable x is said to be without memory or memoryless if, this is the formula here now, if this is probability of x, this is the conditional probability of x greater than s plus t, such that, this means such that x is greater than t, equal to probability of x is greater than x. Since s is always greater than t now, x is greater than t, so probability of x greater than s plus t such that x greater than t equal to probability of x is greater than s for all s t greater than 0. So in the case, you write, so this one using the definition of these things, only this one, the left hand side equal to this much. Probability of x is greater than s plus t, comma, x greater than t over probability of x greater than t equal to probability of, the definition is this one. This one, you are getting the definition is the left hand side, both same. This one can be right like this. Because of the probability functions, we have to write probability of x greater than s plus t such that, a conditional probability such that x greater than t can be expressed as probability of x greater than s plus t, comma, x greater than t over probability of x greater than t equal to the right hand side values. Here the left hand side, here this also go to right side. This one go to right side. This denominator go to right side. You are getting like this. Okay. So only the probability of x greater than s plus t equal to probability of x comma t into probability of x greater than x. I think so. Maybe here probability of this also I think so, maybe probability of, but right. So on the right hand side, see the right hand side, this one, probability of x comma t into probability of x greater than yes. This is nothing but the formula. Here only either this one or this formulas, anyone. You write now here. So using the formula, this one is one formula, or we have to apply here equal to probability of x greater than s plus t equal to probability of x comma t into probability of x greater than x. This is the important formula. Then we have to use many places. You have to memorize these things. These two memorize. These up to this. The two formula is very important one. The first one is this one or this, both getting the same meaning. Is it okay? And then next we go to next. You understand? Since the equation 2 is satisfied when x is exponential distribution for e power negative lambda into s plus t equal to e power negative lambda s into e power minus lambda t. Hence, the exponential distributed random variables are memoryless. Is understand? Okay. Then I go to the next page here now. Further properties of exponential distribution. See here now, let x1, x2, etc., xn be independent and identically distributed exponential random variables having the mean 1 over lambda. Further, let x1, x2, etc., xn has a gamma distributions with parameter n and lambdas. Let us now give a second verifications of this result by using mathematical inductions, because there is nothing to prove when n equal to 1. Let us start by assuming that x1 plus x2 plus etc. plus xn minus 1 has density given by f of x1 plus x2 plus etc. into t equal to, this is nothing but probability density functions. Here it is nothing but the probability density function is so like this. F x1 etc. xn minus 1 of t equal to lambda into e power minus lambda t power n minus 2 over n minus 2 factorial. We have to prove this one. We have to prove only this one. Next property is this one, important one. So next we have to prove this property. You understand now? So now I come to the proof. Here, this one equal to, you understand now, xn, f xn t minus s into f of x1 plus etc. xn minus 1 s into dx. This is nothing but the definition. F xn t minus x into f x1 plus etc. xn minus 1 of x into dx. So these two definition. What is the value for here now? This one is nothing but, this is nothing but exponential distribution. This one is gamma distributions here now. This one f xn t minus s into f x1 plus x2 plus etc. xn minus 1 ds into ds here now. What the value for this? Here we know that the value is nothing but exponential distribution here now. Here it is lambda into e power minus lambda into t minus s. This variable is nothing but t minus s. Here we have the variable t minus s. This one, what is the value here now? Lambda into e power lambda x, lambda s power n minus 1 over n minus 2 factorial into ds. So the whole things can be defined like this, because just we know here, I think so, maybe you know the value here. So just define here now, fx1 plus etc. equal this much. Just I am replace. What the definition for this? The definition is this one. Is given by fx1 plus etc. equal this one. This one already we know. The cumulative exponential distribution is this. Then the replace you are getting here now. This one is by here lambda into this one f of x here now. This one is nothing but, you write here this value. Is it understand? Is okay, clear now. And then we write here, and then we go to next step. So you write The first term, this one is lambda into e power negative lambda into this one is nothing but exponential distribution. This one is also defined as a gamma distributions. So what is the value here now? This equal already given. You replace the value here. Then after that, you just expand e power minus lambda t into e power lambda into s, lambda into e power negative lambda x plus etc. equal to this. See here now, this one cancel. Finally, you are getting lambda because here with respect to s, so lambda into e power negative lambda t take outside. So lambda into lambda s power n minus 2 over n minus 2 factorial into ds. You understand now? It's also very simple things. We know that here is also, just I have to explain one more time. Another other properties of exponential distributions. Let x1, x2, etc. xn be the independent and identically distributed exponential random variables having the mean 1 over lambda. Further, lambda 1, x1, x2, etc. has a gamma distributions with parameters n and lambda. Let us now give a second verification of the result by using mathematical inductions because there is nothing to prove when n equal to 1. Let us start by assuming that x1 plus etc. xn minus 1 has density given by, so this one is given. And then we know that these things here, f of x1 plus etc. is equal to of t equal to 0 to infinity. First write f xn t minus s f x1 plus etc. plus xn minus 1 s into dx. By this, you know that this one is nothing but exponential distributions. You write like this. Then these terms, the second terms total, these terms can also already defined here. You replace the values. Then you expand this. Here you take lambda and e power. Here just expand these two cancel. Lambda into e power minus lambda t take outside since the internal variable is s. So 0 to infinity, you are writing here now one more lambda is also here. Lambda s into n minus 2 over n minus 2 in factorial into ds. You understand clear now? Then I go to next page. And then this one is lambda into e power minus lambda t into, right, lambda into t power n minus 1 over n minus 1 factorial, because already given that lambda into t lambda already. See here now, see the previous one, see the previous one. But the previous one, here lambda, here ds, with respect to s, you are getting what is the value you are getting here now? N minus 2 into lambda, you take lambda power n minus 2. Here we are getting lambda power n minus 1. Yes, integrated with this one, just what the integrations? N minus 2 plus 1 over n minus, here you write n minus 1. So both we are getting here s to the power of this lambda plus etc. You understand these steps you want now? Then I have to evaluate this one just to see here now. I have to explain this one. I am writing here now. These terms I have to write integrate. So it is equal to, you write here now, lambda into e power minus lambda t outside. Then you write interval over 0 to t, interval over 0 to t, interval over 0 to t, lambda into lambda s power n minus 2 over n minus 2 factorial. Is okay? Then this also you take here, since it is a constant, because the interval variable is s. So you take outside this one. With respect to s, 0 to infinity, here already lambda outside, here lambda power n minus 2. So you write this one lambda power n minus 1. And then s power n minus 2, s power n minus 2 ds over n minus 2 factorial. N minus n minus 2 factorial. You clear now? Then this also you have to write here. It is lambda e power minus lambda t into 0 to infinity lambda into n minus 1. Then integrate this one. You are getting s power n minus 2 n minus 2 n minus 2 minus 2 here n minus 2 plus 1 over n minus 2 factorial n minus 2 factorial into what the value here now? N minus 2 plus 1. Here into you are getting, the denominator you are getting n minus 1. What the final value? So final value is nothing but you are getting the result. Final value is lambda into e power minus lambda t. See here, lambda per n minus 1. This also you get s power n minus 1. So you write lambda power lambda s into power n minus 1 divided by what the whole things n minus 2 factorial into n minus 1 is n minus 1 factorial. Do you understand now? This one n minus 1 factorial. So see, just to take this one. So lambda into e power minus lambda t 0 to t plus etc. we have to write. So like these definitions. This one you have. And then next. Next we go to up to this. So this one, so lambda into, so this one you already proved, which is prove the result. You understand now? Yes. Next, another useful calculation is to determine the probability that one exponential random variable is smaller than another. That is, suppose that x1, x2s are the independent exponential random variables with respect to mean 1 over lambda 1 and 1 over lambda 2. What is the probability of x1 less than x2? And this probability is easily calculated by containing on x1. So now you write probability of x1 less than x2 equal to 0 to infinity, probability of x1 less than x2 such that x1 equal to x, x1 equal to x into this one you write probability of x1 less than x2 equal to, for a continuous and a variable. So you write here 0 to infinity probability of x1 less than x2, x1 equal to x. So we get lambda 1 into e power negative lambda 1 into x into dx. This one is nothing but the definition of this. So the definition is nothing but you write like this. The definition is this one you write. Probability of x1 less than x2 equal to probability of x1 less than x2 such that x1 equal to x, then lambda 1, because this one is exponential distribution, lambda 1 into e power minus lambda 1 into x into dx. So this also you write because of the definition already the last one. So we are getting like this. So now the last definitions. So this is nothing but important things. Probability of x, because x1 is replaced by x equal to x less than x2, lambda 1 into plus etc equal this much. And then what the value for this? This value is this value. This one is nothing but here you are getting this value. So finally you are getting, so the value is nothing but this value is e power minus lambda 2 into x. Here is also we have this much. So finally you are getting like this. You understand? It's okay. Finally you are having lambda 1 here. This one you combine minus e power minus lambda 1 plus lambda 2 into x. So it's nothing but lambda 1 by lambda 1 plus lambda 2. Lambda 1 plus lambda 2 here. So this, you understand? Is very clear. So therefore, probability of x1 less than x2 means lambda 1 over lambda 1 plus lambda 2, where lambda 1 is the mean of x1, lambda 2 is the mean of x2. You understand? This result also important for the exponential distribution functions. Then we go to the last one. See here. Suppose that x1, x2, x are independent exponential random variables with xi having the rate mu I equal to 1 to 3, etc. n. It turns out that the smallest value of the smallest of the x1 is in the exponential with the rate equal to the sum of mu I. This is shown as follows. So the minimum probability of minimum of x1, etc. xn greater than x. This also you write. Probability of this also right. Probability of x is greater than x is also greater than x. Greater than x for each I equal to 1 to n. So this one also you are right by the definition multiplication. Multiple of I equal to 1 to n. Probability of xi is greater than x. X independent. So this also we are getting n I equal to 1 to n e power minus mu I into x. Mu I dash into x, this one. Here is also right here now, this one. Also mu I dash into this. Then exponent of summation of I equal to 1 into mu I into x. This also you write e power negative summation of I equal to 1 mu I into x. So hence the result. Thank you very much for your kind cooperations. And then see you in the next class. Okay, thank you.